This is from Miguel Angel on Tuesday.
Fantastic.
He says, don't you see a top in house pricing when affordability becomes impossible?
Do I see a top in house pricing? I think we answered this one on the call last time too. We'll answer it again. I think it might be the same answer. So no, I mean, technically, yes, in theory, could there be a top out of house pricing when home price affordability becomes impossible? Yes, in theory, that could happen, but it's not going to happen, right? So home prices going up is one side of the equation, but median incomes rising is another side of the equation. And so what generally would happen is if median incomes did not rise and home prices became more unaffordable, then at some point you would see lessening demand and you would see lower home price appreciation for that. You would never see it just top out. You never see people just stop buying houses. So you would see in a worst case scenario here, if we didn't solve, the affordability crisis, you would see lower home price appreciation in the future. But let me just poke a hole in that right now, guys. The reason why home prices are so unaffordable is because of interest rates and rising home prices. They just rose interest rates the fastest they've ever risen them in the last 40 years. And we're at, they rose at 5 percentage points, right? In a year and a half. So everybody knows that at some point those interest rates are going to come down, at which point home price affordability will get a huge bump. A good bump. It will become more affordable when interest rates come down. So that will happen. I am not concerned about home price affordability, hampering our ability to deliver the expected home price appreciation because of that reason. And because we have this thing called downtown. And it's been proven in city after city after city, the greatest catalyst to higher home price appreciation and affordability at the same time is a downtown that comes online as revitalized. And that's what we have here in Jacksonville.
Yeah, I remember answering this question on Tuesday. And I remember also adding in this idea that, right now, JWB is doing it the right way. They're betting on increasing median incomes, revitalizing downtown, making all that stuff pop. For me, as somebody that moved here 5 years ago, it's very clear that even if we tap out the home price affordability that the local market can pay, there is still going to be outside investors, outside people moving to Jacksonville with money that's been made outside of Jacksonville, coming here thinking, oh, wow, in Miami, this thing is a $1 million house and here I can get it for $500,000. I'm in.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a really good point.
That's going to continue to happen in an underpriced market that has a very stable economy. We're living in a place where you can work from anywhere these days anyways, in a lot of scenarios, great weather, no tax, no state income tax, right? That's going to continue to bring people to Jacksonville that have wealth from outside of Jacksonville. That's going to continue to go up. And I feel like that whole, are we at the top of the market in these places that people want to live and people have shown that want to continue to move to because they're getting better deals and have better lifestyle than these other markets that they were from? That whole, are we at the top of the market trope feels like just that, a trope, right?
Yeah.
It feels like one of these questions that for whatever reason, human nature can't help but keep on asking. And yet, if you've been in these things for a long time and been looking at real estate for a long time, it just never happens.
Yeah. I've heard we're at the top of the market every year for the last 15 years of investing in Jacksonville. So
yeah, got it. Deal. So no. So the answer is no. We don't think we're going to reach that.